Hi, welcome to Forex in 4. I'm Mike Conlon for FXEDU, and in the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you the highlights of where the action is in today's Forex market. So let's get started.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, October 7th, 2010. This morning we're talking about strength down under. Overnight, Australia reported better than expected employment figures. Okay, they were expecting to have a gain of 20,000 jobs in the economy. They actually grew 49,500 jobs. So while the unemployment rate stayed steady at 5.1%, all right, this sent the Aussie to all-time highs versus the dollar and within 1 penny of parity. Now, just looking here on the chart, I'm looking at a 30-minute chart. You can see 99 cents here to the dollar. Okay, the Aussie is within 1 penny. It's sold off a little bit here since, but it got to within 1 penny of parity with the dollar. Now we can look at this on a longer-term chart. Let's just say the 4-hour chart. Okay, and you can see that the Aussie's just been on a tear, moving straight up over the last month or so. So that's what's going on with the Aussie. Okay, we also have some strength going on here with the euro, although it looks like euro's given back some here. You can see euro's been higher. Also, I'm going to look at the 30-minute chart here. You can see that the euro breached over 140 versus USD. Now, they had their rate policy meeting this morning. They elected to keep rates steady where they are, and they decided that they're not going to join the global race to the bottom to devalue their currency by increasing asset purchase plans or anything like that. So at this point, they're content with how their currency is. And if you think about it, they had a major sell-off here. We can go back to the daily chart, and you can see that the euro obviously, let's go back a year here. You can see the euro obviously started higher earlier in the year, moving back. All right, and before the whole debt crisis came about, all right, they were actually up at about 150 to USD, so they were still moving along then. They obviously had lower euro here, which helped encourage some of their exports and industrial production. Okay, German industrial production figures came in, and they were better than expected as well. So euro back to 140. That's the highest it's been in nearly 9 months. So that's what's going on with the euro. Quick peek at the pound here. Pound is higher versus USD. As you can see here, I'm going to go back to the 30-minute. All right, we just breached 160 as well. As you can see, there's sort of these significant round levels happening with some of these pairs. 140 on euro, 160 on pound, 99 cents on the Aussie. All right, so we've actually pulled back here from that 160 level. All right, but you can see that the Bank of England, they also had their rate policy meeting, and they left everything unchanged, which means that they've neither increased nor reduced their asset purchase program, electing at this point in time not to join the race to the bottom as well. All right, so the economy there seems pretty stable. Like Germany, they had industrial production and manufacturing production figures that came in better than expected. So right now they're content to stay where they are, but we'll see what happens to the UK economy once these austerity measures really start to kick in. So as you can see, the theme to start off today is dollar weakness. Just want to show you here on dollar versus yen. All right, gets down to 82.10. That's a new 15-year high for yen versus dollar, and the major theme here has just been dollar weakness. You've got Japanese finance minister, vice finance minister. He came out and said that they're going to back away from intervention and that they may not continue doing anything about it. This has really emboldened the market now to sort of push yen and see what's really going to happen. We've got a G7 meeting going on this weekend, so I'll discuss that more in tomorrow's blog, what's going on there. But suffice it to say, the currency market's going to be a big topic of conversation. All right, this morning in the U.S., initial jobless claims came in a little bit better than expected, but it's still not any great shakes by any means. All right, I think they did about 10,000 jobs better, but again, that's not a huge improvement at this point in time. So the theme again, dollar weakness. We've got tomorrow's non-farm payroll reports. Now this is really going to be important to the economy because right now the most important data figure out there is jobs. Okay, and as long as the jobs we're not gaining here in the U.S., people are going to be negative about the economy. There's going to be a lack of confidence. All right, and that's going to keep this further quantitative easing on the table. Now, with all the recent dollar weakness we've seen, all right, there's a possibility that that QE2, quantitative easing round 2, may not even be necessary, as the market's going to weaken the dollar for Bernanke. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. We've got these elections coming up in November. We know the politicians like markets to be higher. We know that because dollar is weak, money is flowing into all other areas, namely equities markets, commodities. We've got gold up at 1350. Oil's back to, I think, about 83 and a quarter. All right, and if should they come around and bring out this next QE2, the QE2 could end up turning into the Titanic, because this would really show that the Fed lacks credibility and that the U.S. economy is much, much weaker than thought. So, while the U.S. stands to benefit here from a lower dollar to help encourage the exports, we've got earnings season about to start up. We're going to see how companies are doing. If they're showing good profits, perhaps another round of hiring may be in order. So we're going to have to see what happens. Keep an eye on that non-farm payroll report tomorrow morning at 8:30, and good trading to all.
As always, be sure to check out the written blog at www.fxedu.com to get complete coverage of today's Forex market. If you would like to learn more about how to trade the Forex market from professionals like myself, be sure to check out our affordable Forex trading courses. And if you're already a seasoned professional or aspire to be one, ask us how we can help you achieve your Forex goals. Go to www.fxedu.com to get started today.